Hey you guys, how are you doing, Santa Barbara? Woo! I love you guys. Sometimes I get up here and I feel like it's just a Patagonia convention I didn't know was going on, but not in here tonight, not you guys. So a little bit about me. I'm a single mom. Oh wow. Yeah, I thought. Thank you. It's okay not to clap though. I thought you guys all looked too happy to be parents. You know, not yet, I guess. You know what? But I do surprisingly well on dating apps. Can you believe that? I think it's because my profile says that I don't want kids. Then they find out it's because I have 4. Yeah, I know 4 sounds like a lot, and it is, but I love being a mom. And you know what they say about having kids? It's a lot like making pancakes. First one's kind of fucked up. Probably should have thrown it away. As far as I know, it's still legal to laugh at that joke, you guys. But I think having kids is a lot more like eating pancakes. You always regret having your 4th one. In case you guys were wondering, none of my pancakes like that joke. Especially my first pancake. Yeah, you guys, she was so mad about that joke, she disinvited me from her wedding. Oh, I know. And I was like, honey, you don't understand. You don't get redos of special days in life like weddings unless you're me. Right? And then you get a couple. Yeah. That's right, I've been married twice, you guys. Turns out you can actually get worse at something. Yeah. But we learn a lot from our mistakes, right? And our failures, right? Failures teach us so much. And there are all these awards for success, but where are the awards for failure, right? I mean, that's an award I would really know how to accept. I'd be like, I'd like to thank my parents for all of their emotional neglect. And I'd like to thank my children for never failing to be harder on me than they are on their father. But most of all, I'd like to thank myself for never failing to be a victim. Yes. Yeah, it's fun. But you know what? It's not like I didn't try. At the end of my last marriage, I was willing to do anything to try to save it. I learned to cook. I went to therapy. And I even took a class on how to give a great blowjob. Yeah, for real. It's not that I learned anything that technical, but I did learn that the secret to giving a great blowjob is pretending you like doing it. So I guess it was more of an acting class. Yeah. I've been watching a lot of cult documentaries lately. Any of you guys into these? I've been binge watching them. There's tons. Scientology, Holy Hell, The Vow. I've been watching all of them. I think I'm really drawn to them because a couple of years ago, I was in a self-help group, actually up here in Santa Barbara, that turned out to be a cult. Yes, for real. And in my defense, though, I was at a very low point in my life. It's called a sexless marriage. And I had just gotten bangs. Yeah. So, you know what? Cults lure you in really slowly, you guys, so you don't even realize it's happening, right? And, they really sell you on the idea that everything is a choice, which to some extent is true and helpful and powerful. Like, on the one hand, I could choose to have a better relationship with my family, but on the other hand, my stepmom did call me a bitch. Yeah. And they convince you of some really crazy shit in cults. But I didn't lose all my money or sleep with the guru, but I did spend 3 months walking around Whole Foods thinking I could just absorb all the supplements without taking them. It does not work. And I can also confirm it does not work with cocaine. My cult did not have any really sexual perversions going on. And I'm like, if I'm going to lose 2 years of my life, I should fucking get laid, right?
That's right.
But you know what? They did engage in excruciatingly long hugs to the point I was like, just put it in already. Yeah, but I kind of feel like cults are like toxic relationships. It starts out all excitement, hearts, and flowers. But by the end, I'm like, I think I need to apologize to all my friends and family and get this tattoo removed. Yeah. But you know what? There are cults all around us. I mean, my girlfriend just joined a group, and she gives them money once a month. She does backbreaking work for them, and she even recruits her friends. And I'm like, babe, you're in a cult. And she's like, Maggie, it's CrossFit. If you have to keep telling people you're not in a cult, you're definitely in a cult. So that first pancake of mine that I was talking about, her birthday is today. She's turning 30 today, you guys. If you guys can believe it, right? I can't believe it. So I thought it was about time I sat her down and gave her some real motherly advice. So I was like, honey, it's about time you start lying about your age so I don't have to quit lying about mine. Although, you know what? I have a big birthday coming up too, you guys. And I've actually been considering doing the radical thing of not lying about my age anymore. What do you guys think? Should I do it? Should I just embrace it? But I'm like, you know what? I don't really mind being almost 50, but if you tell me I look like I'm 50, I'll fucking fight you.
You look amazing.
Thank you, honey. Thank you. Actually, don't mind my birthday so much because I feel like I'm still young, I'm still vibrant, I'm still dating 26-year-olds. Yeah. But you know what? What's kind of unfair though is I feel like out in the world they consider women my age like unfuckable or something. Right at the time when we're the best in bed we'll ever be. I mean, we know what we want, we know how to tell you what to do, and we can't get pregnant. It's amazing. And I'm also kind of tired of people telling me to age gracefully. I mean, what does that even mean? You know what? I'm like, I'll just gracefully take myself to my Botox appointment. Yeah. But like I mentioned, I like dating the younger guys, but you know what I don't like? I don't like the term cougar, you guys. Did you guys know that's a Canadian import, like maple syrup and Wayne Gretzky, just not very sweet, It implies that we're desperate and predatory, which we are, but that's not the point. The point is there's not an equally derogatory term for men who like to do this. I mean, what do you call a man who likes to date younger? A Mormon? Leonardo DiCaprio? Daddy?
Bill Murray.
So Sam, it sounds like you've been getting a lot of packages lately.
Yeah.
And by packages I mean dick pics. Yeah. I have not been getting enough. And I actually, will you send me all of yours? Because I actually really like them. I mean, they don't turn me on, but they do cheer me up. And I've seen some really creative ones. Maybe not as creative as Sam, but I've seen ones photographed next to wine bottles and salad tongs. Yeah, but by far my favorite was a dick photographed next to a bottle of Lysol. I was like, ooh, big and clean. Yeah, and that was pre-COVID. That guy was way ahead of his time. But you know what? I don't feel like I've been getting enough dick pics lately, so I like to give my number out at shows. Maybe you guys can take it down for me. It's 8675309. Yes. Do you guys know this number? 8675309. 8675309. I'll scroll through your dick pics while I drink my wine. 8675309. Don't really think your girlfriend will mind. 8675309. I love doing that song at shows because I know if a guy thinks that's my real number, he's definitely young enough for me. Thank you very much. I'm Maggie Hyde, you guys.